Change my mind in a few different ways.
More news coming in from the United States of America. We're now learning that a U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement officer has shot and killed a suspect who was trying to evade arrest in a Chicago suburb. The Department of Homeland Security has stated that the officer was attempting to arrest a man with a history of reckless driving who had entered the country illegally. However, the suspect reportedly refused to comply with officers' orders and drove his vehicle towards them. An ICE officer who was struck and dragged by the vehicle claimed his life was in danger and thus opened fire. The deceased suspect has been identified as Silverio Villegas-Gonzalez. Now, the identity of the ICE officer has not been released yet. The shooting, which occurred outside Chicago, comes amid recent threats by the Trump administration to increase immigration enforcement in the city. During a similar immigration crackdown in Los Angeles, by the Trump administration, at least 2 people had died while attempting to evade the ICE. Now, immigration advocates are calling for transparency and accountability from the agents involved in this incident. Demonstrators have protested outside an ICE processing facility in Broadview, Illinois, against Trump's deportation plan. With us on the broadcast is Professor Madhav Nalapat, Editorial Director of the Sunday Guardian. Thank you for taking our time speaking to us on NewsX World. We do know Trump is ramping up his immigration crackdown within the United States of America. The ICE is working in practically a war footing as far as this immigration purge is concerned. But this death has now taken place. A suspect has been killed as well. Do you foresee another legal case against the Trump administration as far as this killing is concerned?
Well, I certainly hope the killing is not going to lead to widespread rioting in Chicago, because Chicago is a city which is very facile. There have been a lot of riots in the past, and each riot has taken a lot of lives. And frankly, the ICE officers are going about their work in extremely, in an extremely aggressive manner. And the fact is that people are now finding it unsafe to go on the roads lest they be accosted by ICE, and asked to present papers. And if they don't have papers, or even before that they are, very, very violently and rudely, they are slammed down and search for weapons. So honestly, the Chicago is a very facile city, and the last thing that was needed was the killing of a citizen who was residing in Chicago by an ICE officer. And I just hope that does not lead to widespread looting and rioting, because we have seen that happen so often in Chicago, and it will be a tragedy for that great city.
All right, Professor Nalapat, thank you for taking our time speaking to us on